An international conference on building a community with a shared future for mankind has opened in Beijing on Wednesday. Chinese Academy of Social Sciences has invited politicians and scholars from more than 40 countries. They are discussing China's views on global security, development and cooperation between civilizations. Our reporter Xu Shiqian has more from the Great Hall of the People in central Beijing.
China says building a shared future has never been more significant than now. At the international conference, global challenges, geopolitical tensions, mistrust and global governance are highlighted.
Challenges from insecurity and conflicts are requiring us to reinforce contributions to peace. Developmental problems are requiring us to cement win-win cooperation. Cultural mistrust requires us to be more open and inclusive. And global governance asks us to strengthen fair and just efforts.
Having said he knows what war is and how to build peace, former president of Croatia believes that the trajectory of dangerous events in the world must be altered.
The West is not ready to abandon that old concept of the world order and strengthen the perception of the West as a non-peaceful power around the world. It is clear to everyone that we need a new world order. Chinese President Xi Jinping is the only global leader that has envisioned and proposed that kind of world order, which gives an advantage to the interests of humanity and global peace.
Touching on Beijing's efforts in brokering Saudi Arabia-Iran ties, a former prime minister of Japan said interest blocs like the G7 should be open to other stakeholders.
The political consensus reached within the G7 cannot ease tensions but intensify conflicts, so you wouldn't expect them to strike a chord with the third world countries. A positive relationship should be strengthened with China through regional frameworks. I believe that's the route one must take to realize a shared future for mankind.
The Chinese president called for forging a community with a shared future for mankind 10 years ago. The evolving ideas about countries with different social systems, ideologies, histories, cultures, and levels of development coming together with shared interests, shared rights, and shared responsibilities in global affairs and creating the greatest synergy for building a better world.
We must trust in humans, and we must keep on building a shared future through the capacity of overcoming tensions and conflicts in a peaceful way that is anchored in knowledge building.
So it will be a longer learning journey, but China has been in this lead for many years, experts say. For instance, the largest contributor to the UN peacekeeping forces has also brought great transformation in developing countries through its infrastructure initiative.
To my mind, equally important is the contribution China makes to the language and narrative of the globe, and in particular of global governance.
Following the opening ceremony, symposia are being held on issues such as global economy and green development, with calls for deeper global support to implement values and aims of a shared future for mankind, and they're considered as important steps in the direction of multipolarity, interdependence, and multilateralism. Zhou Jiaxing, CGTN at the Great Hall of the People in Beijing.